And we are live. Hey guys, welcome to Community Member of the Month. What's up, Silver Gold Stack Attack?
Same old, same crap, new toilet. You know how it is.
Who's the Community Member of the Month?
I would have to say it's going to be Don't Ask.
Don't ask. What's up, brother? Congratulations. You are the fourth Community Member of the Month. The month of April. We're a little late. I think we're like
we are.
a week and a half in than usual. I think, right? Well, no, about a week.
We're a week behind.
Yeah, we're a week behind. But so that just means, next month it'll be the same time next month around, what's it, the 20th today? So the 20th of May will be our next calling. But, yeah, so you get a full month. Don't ask. Don't worry. You get a full month. Let's see who's in the chat today.
Well, Don't Ask is here.
Don't Ask is here. Show me that stacker. My Silver Journey. JK Pioneer. Got some good people in the chat. Anxious Stacker.
What's up, Anxious?
How you guys doing today? Yeah. Don't Ask is awesome.
So Don't Ask, the reason we picked Don't Ask is, again, one of the criteria is not just, my channel, Patriotic's channel. It's your involvement in the community all over the place. And Don't Ask is all over the place. So he definitely met the criteria for this, and well deserved. Well deserved. We appreciate the support, buddy.
You're awesome, Don't Ask. And since I've remembered, he was always on my channel.
He was pretty early on with mine too.
Since I remembered, he's definitely an asset to the community.
Show.
I'm outside. I don't have the screen set up, but I'm sending you something cool, man. Something cool. It's definitely an ounce of silver. I haven't decided what I'm sending you yet, but you'll like it. It's worth some money too. And you know what I'm talking about, right?
You're welcome, buddy. We appreciate you.
You know what I'm talking about. That coin I was talking about last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send that to him.
Oh, he'll love that.
Oh, dude. And listen, I won't feel bad if you turn around and flip it. Because once you get it, you look that sucker up on eBay, you'll be surprised what they go for. But
you really want to get rid of that thing, don't you?
I hate it, dude. No. I was gonna sell it, but I was like, you know what? Let me give it to Don't Ask. And you know what? He can do what he wants with it. You can sell that sucker and buy what's it, a quarter ounce of gold for what they go for.
Mm-hmm.
Not a quarter ounce.
Speaking of niche silver,
1/10
did Anxious? Did you ever get that? That Libertad you were talking about? The gold. What was it? Blood and cocaine or something?
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, the damn thing's running for like 100 and anywhere from 95 and up.
Well, remember this Christmas time? Christmas that passed. Perth Mint did these Christmas 2-ounce coins.
Yep.
One's a reef, one's a snowman, one's a bell, right?
Yep.
I was gonna buy one for my wife. To get her more interested in, because it took a long time for me to convince her, that stacking gold and silver makes sense. It's worth it. It's part of our retirement. It's part of our savings. And she started understanding, but I wanted her to kind of, enjoy it a little bit, kind of, because when you have two people that enjoy it the same, not the same amount, but take interest, then they, I don't know, but
mine could not care any less.
Yeah, exactly. My wife doesn't care either, but she knows at least I'm not blowing money. You know what I mean? It's going to a good cause. So it took me many years to convince her that it's for a good cause. And she started to see after I started selling, like flipping metals as well, she realized and stuff. So Now she believes in it just as much as me, but she, doesn't take interest in it. So I was like, you know what? Let me get her this. Christmas is her favorite holiday, right? As much as mine. So I was like, you know what? Those Perth Mint 2-ounce silver, you know, coins that they did are really cool. Antique finish, and it's got 24 gold plated like finishes on it, like gold leaf, and all that cool stuff. And it's like Christmas. And I was gonna buy one. It was like $400 or 300 something dollars. And I said, yeah, no. And I was on Empire Precious Metals auction, and he got a boatload in, and he started the bid off on like at $1, and I ended up walking away only paying $150, and it's a 300 coin. So I threw that. I got it, threw it in the stocking stuffer, and she loves it. But yeah, like those coins, like that, like those fancy coins, um, like Germanium Mint put out that one with the dog. It's like 2 coins to make a full dog or a wolf or whatever it was, and they colorized it. That one was going for like $1,000. You know what I mean? It's a niche market, but they sure to hell get expensive, those types of coins, and they're
Oh
literally
yeah,
just colorized coins.
that's all they are. We
Some of
got
them are
some.
colored, some of them are stickers. Hey, what's up, SGT? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, we got SGT in here. I think we had a couple of new ones come in.
Sunday Peak,
Sunday Peak, and we got Send it Georgie.
Sunday, Sunday,
Sunday.
Sunday. What's that like? Like a Midwest grandpa. Sunday.
Sunday.
Hey, thanks for coming on, man.
Anxious.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I think I sent you something already. Don't let me. I've sent out so much, I lose track. Anxious. I think I sent you yours already. Just let me know.
Anxious, did I ever send you stickers, man? Listen, I've been terrible this year, I would say, since the beginning of 2023, sending out mail. Like, like, stickers and cards and stuff. I've been terrible. I've been so behind and stuff. And I pretty much sent stickers out to everybody I know, everyone that frequents my channel, you know. But if anybody wants a sticker or a card, just shoot me an email and I'll send you something.
Yeah, same
But
here, guys. If you guys want any of my swag, just shoot me an email. I'll be glad to send it out. And I don't charge like some channels out there $1.
Oh yeah.
You got to be outside your skull to charge $1 for stickers.
Oh my god. That's terrible, man.
I can't even believe that they're charging for them. I'll be like, yeah, no.
I'm friends with a couple guys that do that.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's for spreading the word. It's for spreading goodwill. It's not to make.
Well, yeah, exactly. And I've voiced my opinion with them. They know how I feel about it, but at the same time, that's just how I feel. It's their channel; they can do whatever the hell they want. But that's something that I would never do. It's one thing, like if you guys remember the strategic metal exchange or something. I can't even remember the name of their business, but they made me custom gold cards. And it was 1/4 of a grain. They're small. There's nothing to it, But still, if I would have paid for it would have cost me like $5 or $6 a piece.
Yeah.
To make them, to have them made and shipped out. Well, we agreed. I would advertise for them, and they would send me gold cards, and I gifted them out. To people and stuff. But if I was gonna sell something like a sticker or something like that, it would be something like those gold cards because it's at least gold. If I paid for them, it would have cost me money. But like stickers and Topps cards, I'm not gonna sell those.
Now, I actually gave my LCS a bunch of my decals, and he keeps them on the countertop.
Yeah, mine too. But he doesn't really have a countertop. He just has a 5,000 square foot house full of boxes and all types of shit, man. My coin shop, Tom Dart and Stamp and Coin. Darth Stamp and Coin, my other coin shop, Tom and Tom Senior. They have my stickers, and they're like an official, regular, coin shop. You walk in, but like Henry, he's just got a humongous building with all precious metals
Mm-hmm.
and all types of cool things that he has. But
So who else we got here? We just got Cranky Stacker just checked in.
Old
Old
man
Man
Jenkins,
Jenkins. Old Man Jenkins is here. Midnight
Midnight
Rider
Rider,
420.
Midnight Rider,
420.
Midnight Rider. Yeah, isn't it Hitler's birthday?
I don't freaking know.
Well,
Nor
420 is
do I
crazy.
give a squat.
420 is crazy, and the reason why I know it's Hitler's birthday is because it's 2023, so it's the 24th anniversary of Columbine. Columbine was the first major school shooting in America, which happened in 1999. So it's the 24th anniversary today. And I know that it was Hitler's birthday because they planned it. They shot up the school on Hitler's birthday because they looked up to Hitler. They were crazy. And then it's also National Pot Smoking Day. So there's a lot of shit going on today.
Well, 420, I can kind of understand that.
Anyone celebrating 420?
Puff pass.
Welcho Services, Cap Vic 59. What's up, guys?
SGT. I have the free version of StreamYard. Patriotic actually has the paid version. You're on that one now.
Yeah, I'm the dumbass that pays for it. I'll tell you why.
The free version works just fine for me until it doesn't, then I'll switch. I hate giving money away if I don't have to. If the free version works all right, I'm good with it.
This is how I switch. So I don't know if they suckered me or what, but when I started StreamYards, I was gonna do Streamlabs, but Streamlabs is very, very complicated. Guys like Empire Precious Metals, Yankee Dragons, they use that. They know how to work the system and stuff, but it's very complicated. But if you're not too savvy with computers and technology, StreamYards is perfect. It works okay.
I'm savvy enough. I'm just freaking lazy.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of editing involved with that other site.
Yeah,
but
I do enough editing. I don't want to do anymore.
Yeah. But StreamYards is great. I do wish the picture was better, but when I started StreamYards, it said you get 18 hours for free, right? And then all of a sudden, midway through a stream, it told me I had to pay, so I had to hurry up and upload my card information, and I paid for the monthly subscription for $25. And I've been paying ever since. But with the paid version, I can upload video clips. I can upload my logo in the background. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen.
Yeah,
my logo at the top. I can add banners. So there's pros with paying for it, because if you don't pay for it and it's the free version, it's pretty much free advertising for StreamYards. You're advertising your name when you're doing
it's like one little banner. I'm all right with it. So what?
Yeah, banner. Don't they have the back piece too?
Yeah, I mean, they're providing me a service and it works. And if they want to stick their little logo in there, I don't care. I don't do enough live to where it matters.
Well, if you don't do enough live, but for me, it makes sense for me. If you're a guy that does a stream here and there, you might as well just do YouTube live. Now, if you're having someone come on with you and you're going to do an interview, I think YouTube Live now you can add other parties and have like an interview. I think they can do it now, but before you couldn't. Yeah. So that's why I started StreamYards. StreamYards is great. I like it. I enjoy it. I just wish the camera was a little better, because you can't zoom in. Like, you're limited to just a certain section. But
so we got Supreme Ginger Stacker in the house. Just joined. Patrick McCall.
Oh, what's up, Ginger?
Joined. Yeah, I guess we're doing all right. We had 26 today. 26. Well, how's everybody's LCS looking? Mine is like picked bear.
Dry to the bone.
Dry.
Dry.
I told Patriotic this story, but things got so bad at my LCS. He called me and he said, "Do you have any Asahi 10-ounce bars?" And I said, "Yeah, I got some." And he was like, "Well, I got an order for 10, and I only have 4." And I said, "Well, I've got 6." And I said, "What do you want? How do you want to do this?" He goes, "Well, I got Britannia. Nobody seems to want the Britannia 10 ounces." I said, "Well, I do.
I still can't believe
I'll
you did that.
I'll gladly give you acai for Britannia." I
I
couldn't
still
get I
can't
couldn't get
believe you
there
did
fast
that.
enough. Yeah, I couldn't get there fast enough. You're talking about Royal Mint versus pretty much a generic.
Well, the thing is, you're talking usual. If you go on an online dealer, there's usually a $20 to $30 difference between both bars. You know what I mean? There's a
Oh,
huge
easily,
difference.
easily. I mean,
And
for what
them,
for all intents and purposes, acai is a generic bar.
well, yeah, but for and yeah, and the Britannia bars are backed by the Royal Mint. They're backed by the
Yep.
English government, the colonists.
So
So
I couldn't make that trade fast enough.
I would have done the same thing. 6 generics for 6 Britannias. I'm surprised he did it. The only way I think the reason why he did it is probably because he couldn't move the Britannias. They were hard to sell. There wasn't many people that wanted to pay that premium, so he said, "Screw it. I'll trade it with for Asahi's. I'm still making money."
Well,
And
he had a sale of what 550 ounces?
yeah,
No, 100 ounces.
yeah, no, that's the only
So a
way.
100 ounce sale. He was able to complete a 100 ounce sale. I think I
Yeah,
would have done it too if I had stock sitting around.
yeah, yeah. I definitely would have. I probably would have done it if I couldn't sell the Britannias. If the Britannias were sitting and there was no one buying them, yes, I would have swapped them out for another 10-ounce bar. Absolutely.
Well, you
But
already know that's my you already know that's my stacker for 10 ounces.
oh yeah, that's unbelievable that he traded you
So I
six.
just added quite a few more because of that deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're nice.
But yeah,
I don't.
he's my guy's pretty bone dry. He's not. He just got another monster box of elephants, Somali elephants, because the
I
last
like.
ones flew off the shelf.
I like the tubes they come in.
Yeah, they're pretty cool with the blue top.
Yeah, I like that. Well, that's why I like the Royal Canadian Mint when they put out all these different, animals. They had the bird series, the predator
Mm-hmm.
series, the animal series, or whatever. I like that a lot because you had red tubes, purple tubes, blue tubes. Like it was cool. It was, it was all different colors for the series or for that specific animal. It's and also the Royal Canadian Mint also do different color monster boxes. There's red, purple, blue, orange. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Susan Cubble had a question. Said, "How's everyone doing with the blackout of the moon tonight?" They're saying we're feeling a little down, but we'll all be fine. I feel great. Doesn't
What
bother
happened?
me a bit.
What?
She's got a question about the moon.
What
Said,
about
"How's
them?
everybody doing with the blackout of the moon?" There's no moon tonight.
Is that normal?
Well, yeah, it happens every cycle.
Oh,
I feel fine. I feel great. It was a good day. I got a new AK. I got a new damn rifle. I feel great.
what'd you get?
Oh, that the Delton AR came in.
Oh, all right.
So
Oh
I had
yeah.
a little fun. I was customizing that today. So I took off work, customized that a little bit, got it hooked up the way I wanted it. Probably
That's
try to
all.
shoot it this weekend.
There you go. Yeah, I don't think the moon's bothering me any because
Nah,
when it's
you're
a
high.
cloudy night,
You're always the same.
when it's a cloudy night, you can't see the moon anyways.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So it's like, but now that I'm looking up in the sky, I don't see the moon anywhere. So that's cool.
Jackass says, "Congrats on the new cordless hole puncher."
What's that?
He said, "Congrats on the new cordless hole puncher." They are small rounds. I'll give it that. But I like target shooting. I like the plinkett stuff, and it's perfect for that.
Dude, that's the number one bullet they use in the military. 5.56, 223. That's what you used, right?
What, the 5.56?
Yeah,
And
that's what you
yeah,
used, right?
yeah, that's military grade.
Yeah, so 5.56, 223, and it'll do some damage. Hell yeah. That's what I always told people. That's the civilian. It's not an assault rifle, but if it came down to the civilians, that's our assault rifle. That's the closest thing we can get
I got into
to
an argument
military.
online with somebody. They were saying nobody needs a rifle that was meant for war, and I was like, war. I said, let me tell you something. If I ever carried a freaking AR into battle, I'd have been dead years ago.
Well, the thing is, You need automatic for war. Automatic. Yes, the AR. I've seen some people that can shoot that sucker, and it's like an automatic because their finger's so quick that they make that sucker
I
just
mean, as
go.
fast as you can squeeze the trigger, it's going to put them out.
Exactly. I've seen them. You know that I was like, wow. You sure that's not an automatic? Just because of how quick people are, some of them. But at the end of the day, if it came down to it, for like us civilians, if we had to fight terrorists or an invading force that came into our country or our own government, our military grade rifle would be the AR because that's the closest gun we could pretty much get to, military grade. And it's not military grade per se, but it's if it was automatic, it'd be military.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's totally for fun. If I have to use it for anything other than fun, it's probably a bad day at the office.
yeah, but you know what?
But I mean,
That's the
hopefully it doesn't come down to that where, we have to protect ourselves with I'm
well.
not stacking them for any reason. I mean, it's just you got to have them. You got to have something
Yeah,
to defend the house.
exactly. It's our right. It's our way to protect us. It's our tool.
Yep.
You know
So between the
that.
shotguns, the AR, and multiple pistols, I think I'm all right for now.
Well, that's me. The pistols are for everyday carry, or and the shotguns for home defense, and then I have the hunting rifles for hunting. It's up to 30-06 and stuff. But the my ARs, I bought them solely for the purpose because obviously I'm not going to go hunting with the AR. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can go target practicing, but then I'm wasting bullets.
You could
You
hunt
know,
small game with the AR. You wouldn't have a
you
problem
can.
there.
Why bother? I can use the 30-06, way better hunting rifle.
You shoot that thing at a bear, he's going to look around and say, "Where's the mosquito that bit me?"
Exactly. But the AR, the sole purpose why I bought my ARs is for that exact reason. If there was an invasion, terrorist, our own government, that's the closest gun I can get to military. So that's why I have ARs for protection.
Constitutional says it'll take a bear easy. I dispute that unless you unload a magazine into him. I don't.
Well,
I'm talking about one shot, one kill in a right area. I don't think it's going to take him down.
a 5.56 and a 2.23, they're not wimpy bolts. They'll tear you apart. Then, dude, I've seen people kill deer and all types of animals with 22s. It's all about hitting them in the right spot. But would I want to go hunting with an AR? Would I
No.
want to go hunting with a 22?
Small
No.
game, small game, yes.
Yes.
Not.
Yeah.
But if you're running into something bigger, I think I'd rather have the
30
shotgun
six.
or something else.
30-06. I'll blow a hole right through a telephone pole.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Two, 3 shots will drop the fucking thing. That's the best hunting rifle, and I'll take that to my grave. AR is solely for dropping an invasion force.
You know the damnedest thing though, it didn't come with a rear sight. I had to buy a Ruger rear sight for
Yeah,
it. It
I
was
remember you
weird.
telling.
I mean, it just don't. Well, I don't know. I'm just used to having front post and rear sight. That's what I'm used to. The guy was like, "Well, you can put a scope on it." I'm like, "For what?"
Old man Jenkins. Too many AR.
Oh, there's
Okay,
tons.
so
There are
listen,
tons.
the Stag, the Ruger, outstanding AR, especially for a beginner. Armorite, if you want to go with the original maker, Armorite, they're awesome. They're one of the best. I mean, they invented the damn thing. Um, there's a lot of good ones. Smith and Wesson, um, Stag. There's a lot of good ARs, but buy a Ruger, man. Rugers are great, or Armorite. But Armorite, you're spending 15,
Yeah, they're
40.
they're pricey. They're pricey.
Ruger, you can walk out the door with the Ruger for like $800. But then you can get cheaper models too. An AR is an AR. And then if you put the modifications on it, you can build that AR. I've I've seen people put $10,000 in their ARs and built them up like a machine. But listen, an AR is an AR. It'll drop it. It'll drop anything. But Ruger, I love my Rugers.
So what else is going on out in the world of silver and coins and everything else? What do we got going on? Did you pick up anything new today?
I bought my 50 gold pesos. I bought that. That just shipped out today. I think I'm gonna buy another 20-ounce Kit Kat bar from Scottsdale, or I'm deciding I'm working out a deal with my one buddy. He's got a crap load of 90%, and we're working out a deal. And yes, 90% right now is ridiculous, but I might be able to walk out with paying 20x. So if I get it for 20x, that's unheard of right now.
Mm-hmm. Yepper.
Yeah, I was looking on eBay the other night at 90% half dollars. I couldn't walk out. I couldn't have walked out on eBay unless I was spending $270. I mean, I could have paid $260 something, but that was for Kohl's. I don't want Kohl's. I don't want dateless 90%. I want average circulated, but I want the date. I don't want no, bends or nothing like that. I want it, average circulated. I don't want Kohl coins. But the prices are so expensive that literally Kohl's are only $10 cheaper. That's how crazy 90% is right now.
Oh, I know. It's making me wish I cleaned them out before it went nuts.
Dude, I did a video end of the year, saying that, I was at my coin shop, I was at Henry's, and we were talking about 90%. He showed me what Upstate is paying. They were paying like a little over, it was 90% was actually coming down. It was like, wow. And then just dude, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, Monument Metal, you could walk out with $5 of Mercs for $86. Half dollars, $10 and half dollars, like $1.80, $1.90, and now 90%. And just before that dip we had, and where 90%, the premiums finally dropped. The average price before that was like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, up to 26. Now we had that little dip. Same thing with the Eagles. Remember, the Eagles premiums came down to about 8 over. Now, Eagles are more expensive than they were before the dip, and 90% is more expensive. The premium, there's almost like $40 an ounce now. $35 to $40 an ounce.
Yeah. Oh, that coin came in today. That one I ordered, the 100 francs. That's beautiful. I mean, I don't know if it's going to show up here, but we'll try.
What's up, Silver and Cigars?
Can you see that?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty.
It was fairly limited. I liked it. I like the design.
It is nice.
The 1993.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Premiums are, silver's up now, man.
Are we still sweating the 30 bet?
I'm not sweating it, dude. It's not that. It's fighting so hard to stay at 25. It shot up to 26, and I was like, oh, here it goes.
No, we hit 26. We hit 26 last year.
Yeah.
And then look what happened. It was like in the teens. It dropped in the teens after that.
Yeah. But you see every year when it does have a spike, it'll drop down to like its comfort zone. Like the comfort zone last year when we had the spike, not the dip, was 22 an ounce. Was 22. 21, 22. A little bit 23.
Yeah.
But every year it moves up. Like now, I feel the comfort zone is 25 because it's shooting up. It shot up to 26.50 a couple days ago. Went back down to 25, and then from 25 it dropped down to 24.50, 24.60, something like that, back to 25. It's been playing that game.
It's going to do that. I mean, that is what it is. Have a good night, SGT. Thanks for popping in, man.
Thanks for coming in, man.
Cranky Stacker. I got that one for $39.99, which was about right for its condition.
Yeah, that's nice. I can't wait for my 50 pesos to come in.
I'll bet.
As a restrike, it was the last year in 1947, but I wasn't paying. The reason why I picked it up I wanted to add another one to the stack a couple of years ago. I'd been looking at them, but the premiums were pretty high on them.
Oh yeah.
But Liberty Coin Co. was having a sale on them. I was on their eBay store, and usually I buy from their bullion site, but I was on eBay, and they were having a sale. And usually, right now, they're going for about $2,700. These one they were having a sale. It was $25.55. That's what I paid out the door. I added it to the tracker, my spreadsheet, gold tracker, whatever. Those right now, gold content is 24.30, 24.40, something like that. So I paid a little over $100 over. Now, if you're going to buy maples, eagles, buffaloes right now, you're paying $150 to $200 over.
Oh yeah, easily,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, exactly. And that's an ounce of gold. This is 1.3 ounces,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm paying less.
Yeah.
And just as liquid. Mexican gold is very, very liquid gold.
Great Treasure says 25 is the new bottom for silver. I disagree. I think it's going to go lower.
We're going to see dips. But I think it's its new zone.
25, yeah, it could be where it kind of hovers around the most. And like you said, we'll see some dips coming up. I predicted before summer, early summer, we'll have a nice one.
We're gonna have dips for sure. There's no way it can keep going like this. There's gonna be a dip in the market. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna dip. We're gonna have quite a nice dip. Is it gonna dip to last year's dip, 17?
I don't
16,
think we're going to
17?
see the teens this year. I don't
No,
think so.
no, I don't
I'd be
think so.
shocked to see the teens.
But I think it'll dip to 21, 20, maybe possibly high 19. But we'll see dips. But I think 25 is its new comfort zone. So after the dip, it'll shoot back up to that 25 mark. Do I think we're going to see 30 this year? Triple P swears by it. Some people swear by it, but it's a huge jump, regardless if it's 17%, whatever he said. It's still a huge
Remember,
jump.
we haven't seen $30 silver since 2013. So
Yeah.
But then again, the times have changed quite a bit. I mean, the conditions are there for a jump, but with manipulation and everything else, it's just, I don't think you'll see it.
Exactly. But that's what I said before. I said, go back, fast forward to 3 years ago, 2020, the outbreak with COVID, the shutdowns of businesses, the shutdown of the pipeline. And now oil and gold, silver is very similar to oil. They're both huge assets. There's charts, on the comparison on both of them, comparing both of them. But I think, with all those things that happened in the past 3 years, and then also the war on Russia and Ukraine, and everything else, rumors of war, China, all that stuff. Silver and gold is very manipulated. We were expecting to see, not to mention inflation. We were expecting to see gold and silver jump up the last 3 years, but we had one of the longest dips we've had since I can't remember when. We had a long dip. It had to have been 8 months of pure dip, and it would just drop lower and lower and lower. Silver almost got to 15 and change. I believe it did get to 15 and change.
Yeah, it didn't hang there. It was brief, but it bumped back. It bumped back into the 16s pretty quick.
But it did hang in the 16s. It hanged in the 17s. It hanged in the 18s. 18 was probably the most common spot. But
see, here's one of the problems. Even when silver spot does go down, here's what's going to happen. You got dealers that have bought on the high, and they're not going to just lower their premiums. So even when silver drops down to a reasonable, not reasonable, I mean, $25 is reasonable, but you're never going to see that price.
So I'm saying,
not retail.
I hear people say, "Oh, $10 silver, $10 silver." Okay, so spot price drops to $10, for example. You won't find an ounce of silver less than $20. premiums will just go up. That's it.
Yeah, and they're not going to, they bought high. They're not going to just let it go
Yeah.
because spot dropped down. You're going to see premiums for a while.
And hypothetically speaking, if they did let it go, the bullion site said, "Okay, take it," and not the coin shop said, "Take it." There'll be no more silver and gold being produced, being minted, until the prices went up, because the mining companies are not making money when
No,
silver is
no,
only
no,
$6 or
no. They
gold.
withhold. They withhold stock. They hold back. And
Exactly.
and to be quite honest, spending all the money that it takes to mine that stuff, why the hell would I let it go at a low price? I'm going to hold on to my supply
Yeah.
and then sell it when it goes up, because we
And if
know
it,
it's going to go up. We know it's going to go up.
yeah. And every time you see gas prices shoot up, just know that the premiums on gold and silver go up too, because these mining stocks, one of their biggest expenses is gasoline, diesel for their trucks, for their equipment. So when gas and oil or diesel goes up in price, premiums usually follow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now, do we have the lining for crazy silver and gold to the moon? Yeah, banks, China, Russia, trying to ruin our dollar, the current administration destroying our country, rumors of war, Russia and Ukraine are still at it. COVID is still on the sidelines, even though nobody cares about it besides, the liberals. Yeah, we have a lot of things that can cause, gold and silver to really jump. But the last 3 years with gold and silver, it's been very weird. Like I said, we shouldn't have seen a dip like we did last year with
Oh,
everything
that
going
was
on.
just insane. But I'll tell you what, though, I backed up the damn truck when that stuff dropped down as low as it did. I was getting government back rounds for like $24. Like
Yeah.
the EC8 from Scottsdale, the EC8 stuff. I was picking up those. I was picking those up at not what, a little over spot.
Dude, you just remember we were buying 10-ounce bars for $200.
Yeah, I think the lowest I went on 10-ouncer was 225.
I paid on an IGR bar. I was paid $211.
That's good. That's damn good.
$211. 90%. I was buying $5 tubes of Mercs for $86.
Mm-hmm. Night,
$50.
jackass Thacker. Have a good one.
Good night, man. Gold. I was buying ounces of gold for 18 and change, 17 and change, and then now you can't walk out without spending $2,150, $2,200 for an ounce of gold. You can't walk out without spending $310, $300, $290, and $295 for a 10-ounce bar.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm glad I went on my pre-33 binge when I did because
Yeah.
oh man, that stuff is just shot up.
And I feel bad for the stack. Granted, it's never a wrong time to stack. And you know what? You started off with the new prices, so what? Now you just hope that it goes up from here. You know what I mean? So you can build your base, and you don't want to see it. You don't want to spend $30 an ounce and then it drops down to 15. But I feel bad for the new stackers that weren't able to see the dips that we had, or you know what I mean. I
No.
remember silver was $13 an ounce.
Good night, great treasures. Appreciate you stopping by.
Good night. But you know what? At the same time, it's never too late to stack. As long as you're in it, you're winning it.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we weep for the new stackers, but it's relative to what we were paying. I mean, what we're paying now is relative to what everything is going up for. So it's all symbiotic with the cost of living anyway.
It's all long term. You know what I mean?
And
But
it's a long term. We all know that.
Exactly. It's long term. So if you spend $25 an ounce, listen, 100 years ago, in the 1920s, gold was $25 an ounce. Now, gold is $2,100. You know what I mean? $2,000 an ounce.
What's spot today? Is it still under 2 or did it go over?
It's at 25. You there? I lose you?
Yeah. No, I'm here.
It's at 25 something. Oh, gold?
No, gold.
Gold's I think it shot up to
2017.
2005. Last I checked.
Yep. So
But
it's 2017 right now. So
what's up, Weekly Boyan? But yeah, no, it is a long term game. We stack for the long term, and you know what? Like I said, 100 years ago, gold was $25 an ounce. Now it's 100 years later, it's $2,000. So in 15 years, it should be, gold should be 4,000. It's gonna
we'll see.
it's gonna continue to go up. It's gonna
We'll
go up.
see.
You know
What's
what I
up,
mean?
Mello? How you doing, buddy?
Mellow Stacker, what's up, man? It's gonna go up regardless, but it's just getting to those trends where it needs to stay for it to kind of move to the next step. It's like playing a game of chess. You need to get to the next step and stay there.
So did you? I know you don't watch Yankee, and I don't watch him much. I was looking at his thumbnails. Looks like he had Lynette Zhang on there, who I am.
I don't know who that is.
I am not a fan of Lynette. I mean, she knows how. Boy, she's been screaming high dollar silver for years and years and years. She's a pumper. She's a silver pumper.
I don't.
I think he featured her on 3 different videos or something. I'm like, whoa.
I don't pay attention.
Not watching that. I can't listen to her for some reason.
No. I do like. I forgot his name, but that Asian dude.
What's his name? Yeah.
He's American, but he's Oriental. He's Chinese or something, Japanese.
Yeah.
I forgot
Zhang. The funny thing about Zhang, like I said, she knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. As an economist, she nails it. But when it comes to precious metals, she's off the mark.
Well, that's what they do. Their job is to freaking pump. That's why I love silver and gold as much as the next guy. I love this stuff. I believe in it 110%. Do I put all my eggs in one basket? No. I love real estate just as much. I love, I don't love crypto, but I like crypto. I love, all types.
I think that guy you were thinking about was Robert Kiyosaki. Is that him?
Might be. I have to look up. I have to see. I'll send you a picture of him.
He's another one. He's damn good economist. Knows his stuff.
Doesn't
Smart
know
as a whip.
Yeah.
But metals aren't his. They're just
nope.
These guys try to branch out like they know everything about everything.
Exactly.
It doesn't work.
These are the same people that said $500 silver in 2020.
Yeah, well, him and my guy, the guy I keep picking on.
Yeah.
What the hell's his name? I can't
remember.
Who?
Meyer.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy, he's just, and his company is bombing. First Majestic, the stock is just dying.
Yeah.
He took a bath on that gold mine. I called it last year. That gold mine was going to bankrupt him.
Yeah. No, I don't listen to these people, man. It's just
Keith Newmeyer.
Yeah. It's just like Silver Slayer and these guys, Wall Street Bets, where they're fucking just pumping the hell out of it. Like I said, I love it just as much as the next guy, but I invest in other things. It's not a get rich quick type of thing. It's a long term savings. It's a long term hedge. It's a long term, a conservative long term investment, but not a traditional investment. It's insurance.
Constitutional. What price did you get in on First Majestic that you lost money? I'm curious. I'm just curious that Constitutional said he lost his ass on it. I'm just curious what he came in at per share. Because right now it's like
when did you start stacking Constitutional Stacker? When did you start stacking silver, by the way?
Said he sold a couple of years ago and it's up.
$2008. So you've been stacking longer than me? Like full time? From 2008 to now? Full time?
Well, it is up a little bit. It's out of the sixes and it's $7.24 a share. So it actually went up a little bit.
What were you paying in 2008 for an ounce of silver? And that was another thing. Remember the market crash in 2008?
Oh, yeah, I remember it well.
Remember how bad it was?
Yeah,
right?
that was a precursor.
Yeah, well, especially for the builders and stuff. But
Oh, for sure.
guess what gold and silver did? Didn't do
Well,
much. 3 years later, in 2011, is where we seen the price hike.
yeah.
It didn't do much in 2008 with the market crash, with the financial market crash. It didn't do much at all. It was in 2011 where it took off.
Well, yeah. It took a little bit.
Oh, a little bit. Shit, long time.
Yeah, we're gonna see another real estate bubble burst here pretty soon. I look at the prices my houses the houses in my neighborhood sold for, and I just shake my head. I'm like, dude, unbelievable. I mean, my house
Who's
literally doubled when all this
who
stuff started.
spammed stupid? He said, "Did I win?"
That's Trident.
Get the fuck out of here. Try. What's up with these name changes, bro? Holy fuck.
He showed up on my feed the other day, and I'm like, who the hell is Trident?
Son of spams stupid. Trident rare cards. M2. Trident dash M2. And he says, I hope I won. You want an acorn, my friend. An acorn. I'll
A
send you one.
pineapple. We'll send him a pineapple.
I'll pull out my landscapers, have them come out to you. They'll be there in like right, where are you located again? Chicago?
No, he's in Ohio.
Oh, Ohio, that's right. It'll take them about a day. Nah, Ohio thinks I'd say about 7 hours. Yeah, they'll be there tomorrow. I'll have them start driving the.
Hey, Joe Mama in the house. Joe Mama's
Oh,
in the
what's
house.
up, Joe Mama? Joe Mama. Emerald Stacking. What's up, man?
Midnight Rider says seeds are good stacks. Yeah, if you get the ones that last a while.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people are buying up these seed packs, and they forget that they're only good for X amount of time if you don't get the special ones.
Yeah. Yeah, no, seeds are very important to have. Because eventually in an SHTF, you need to your shelf life, 25-year-old shelf life foods eventually you're going to eat through it all, and you're going to need to have other means of growing food or
Well,
getting
I told
food.
you I'm going to buy that hydroponic system, the garden system.
Yeah.
You
Oh
can
yeah,
grow all
yeah.
your vegetables inside. You put
But
it in
you
the
want a
garage.
big one.
I want the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the big one. Comes with everything you need to get started. Everything
Isn't your
grows pretty
birthday coming
quickly.
up?
What's that?
Isn't your birthday coming up?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know it is.
I don't keep track of those things anymore.
May something, right?
May
Let me
15th.
see. Oh, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, May 15th. But yeah, we don't track those anymore. Once you get over a certain age, you don't care anymore.
I gotta get you something.
You don't have to get me anything.
I'll get you a fucking 10-ounce poured bar. Typical poured lines, real thick, real wide. Different shapes so it can't fit in a capsule. You'll love it.
Yeah, constitutional. It's May 15th. Yep. Yeah, another year in the hole.
How old you
Oh,
be
no
this?
kidding. Yeah, your dad was the 15th. Cool.
Oh shit.
Cool. Spokane, what's up, buddy?
420
Happy birthday to the wife.
Oh, happy birthday to your wife, Spokane. Welcho said 420 folks ahead of the growth curve.
Yeah, everybody hears hydroponics and they automatically assume I'm going to grow weed.
Is the American dollar still made out of hemp?
I don't know. I know it's a cotton paper blend. I know that.
Yeah, I know there's hemp in it.
Is it still?
I don't know if it still is.
If there was, you'd see people rolling it up and smoking that crap.
I know my buddies used to use they couldn't get rolls or anything. They would use what's it called? Phone book paper. Old phone books and shit.
Oh, the yellow pages and stuff.
Yeah. I don't wonder what toxins they were smoking, but
All right, so here you go. There is no paper in dollar bills.
I
It's
knew
made
that.
of 25% linen and 75% cotton. There's
So there's no
absolutely no
hemp anymore.
there's absolutely no paper or hemp. So don't give anybody ideas about lighting that stuff up.
See if they used to make hemp.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah, I
I'm
think look
sure.
it up. Say, was the U.S. dollar made of hemp? Are $20 gold coins back about 25 years ago now? You get that one? Are $20?
It looks like it was printed at one time on hemp paper.
Yeah. Stacking Perpetrator said, Patriotic Stacker, pretty soon dollar bills will be cheaper to use than toilet paper. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah. I mean, here you go.
there you go.
Bolivars, baby, bolivars.
Yeah, go to the money exchange and see how much
Yeah,
you get.
there's over $1 million in bolivars here, and that won't even get you
Are
a
they
loaf of bread.
are they still considered legal tender in
No,
Venezuela?
they're done. They're dead. It's a dead currency.
100% dead.
100% dead. You can't get shit for them.
So you can't even exchange them anymore.
Nope.
So that'd be fun to see. You know what they would give you. They'd be like, oh no, we can't give it to you, even if it was still.
Look, I'm a king in Zimbabwe. Let's see. We
Show the
got 20
dollar
billion,
sign.
50 billion, 20 billion.
Show the
10.
dollar sign. I want to see what it looks like on the bill.
The which one?
Does it take up the whole damn bill? The zeros? Does that go across the whole bill? Oh no.
No, top
Holy
corners.
shit. Imagine if that was US dollar.
Dude. I wouldn't be here in the States if it was.
Mello says my paper.
I'd have an island somewhere.
Oh, Al B. Huckleberry has a good question. How do you all convince and explain the importance to stacking to family members? What are your top 3 points to make? You want to go first?
Show them the numbers. Show them how like gold has increased over the years. Gold is pretty much hung with inflation for the most part. Silver, it bounces back and forth, but just compare it to the dollar, which has lost what? What are we up to now for the dollar? 97% of buying power lost total, I think.
Yeah, so I think $100 last year is now like $97 or $96, something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, just use the inflation tack, and that's enough for me. I mean, look at the stuff. Like, get yourself a nice 64 quarter, and
Oh yeah.
get yourself a modern quarter, and say, what's the difference between the two? Well, the 64 still buys, well, it used to, a gallon of gas, and the regular quarter doesn't buy anything. Even gumballs have gone up.
Well, that's the argument I like to use. 1964, a 1964 quarter would buy you a gallon of gas. That same quarter today is worth about $6, $6 to $7. That quarter can buy you about 2 gallons of gas.
Spokane. So, yeah, I've got 2 left over. Maybe I'll auction them off or just give them away. Maybe I'll use them for prizes. But Susan had a question about the gold. I'm assuming the gold backs. And my answer is complete niche market. I don't think they're going to take off. They're nice. They're really nice. But I don't know if enough states are going to adopt them to where they'll be useful. Now, some states are already using them and cashing them and, letting you buy with them. But I think they're more novelty in the end. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion.
I made this argument with somebody. It wasn't an argument, but I said the only way that we would catch on to the gold backs is if, one, every state in America would accept them.
That's different.
And most importantly, this is the most important thing. Big stores, Walmart, Target, would take them. And maybe if they also made an app for gold backs, like you can, how with Zelle or Cash App, you can transfer cash like from bank to bank or an account to account. If they made a system like that with gold backs where you can, buy things online with gold backs, like, there's a lot of potential with them, but they're not going to catch on unless every state takes it, and if big stores will take them. But the thing
I think
is,
it's an amazing concept, but like I said, unless everybody bought into them, it's just going to stay a novelty.
exactly. And the thing is, now everywhere's moving away from cash.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that gold back is gold with a layer of plastic on it or whatever.
Did you see the link I put to the? I did a community post this week. Apparently, the Silver Dragons silverbacks all 1/1000th of an ounce of silver of
See
them.
you later, Spokane.
They did. I guess they're grading the damn things now. $120 for 1/1000th of an ounce.
That's ridiculous. I wouldn't pay it.
I just started laughing. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
I don't know. I don't know why people went crazy and went out and bought them. First of all, I wouldn't spend $15 for a 1/1000 of an ounce.
That's
Now, if I
crazy.
got
That's absolutely insane.
yeah, another $15, you can get yourself an ounce of silver that is actually silver. And not only that, yeah, they're cool looking. It's
No, they
art.
look fantastic.
They're nice.
I won one of them. I won
Yeah,
the regular one, but
yeah. No, they're definitely cool.
I wouldn't
looking.
buy them. I would not buy them. I would not buy them.
They're more for a gift, or
That's it.
or give it to someone to try to get them to start stacking and be interested in metals, or to show somebody, or have in your wallet, for an emergency or something. But it's not really. I know people that stack them, which I think they're out of their mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
no, I can't buy into that. I'm sorry. Goldbacks, I do own Goldbacks though. I'm here to tell you, I do own them because I love the design. I mean, they look fantastic.
They are,
The
and
Goldbacks look absolutely fantastic, but the premiums on them, they're just insane. I can't justify it.
well, that's another thing too. That's why goldbacks won't catch on. So you're spending $5 or $6, right? Say you live in Nevada where they accept goldbacks, or in Wyoming, or Utah, or New Hampshire. All right, you want more goldbacks. You go on for $1 goldback, you're spending $4 or $5. Okay, you get them. You want to go spend it at the store. Your buying power on that goldback is like 3 and change.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I buy it and spend $5 US cash to spend it the same way at some store, but be out of $2? That's
Yeah.
another reason why I won't catch on. It just doesn't.
Constitutional. I think I calculated it more than $4,000 an ounce. I think it was more like about
Oh,
7,000, something like $7,155 if you stacked an ounce of Goldbacks.
And the best part is you can't extract the gold from them.
No, yeah. Look, dude, if I spend $7,100 on Goldbacks, you have permission to put one between my eyes, dude, because that's just nuts.
Can you imagine my local coin shop's face if I walked in there with an ounce of goldback strewed on here and asked, demanded for $2,000?
Oh God!
He'd reach around the corner and smack me silly. How am I going to sell this? How am I going to extract this? You know what I mean? And most people, I've noticed, a lot of local coin shops that I've mentioned, they've never heard of goldbacks. They don't know what goldbacks are.
Well, even the ones that did don't touch them.
No, they don't.
I have not seen any local, to me, shops actually market those in any way, shape, or form.
Listen, if you want some tradable gold or something to have in your wallet like goldbacks, go buy yourself like Strategic Metals, the company that sent me those cards. Go buy those. Buy those. Throw them in your wallet, or even, you have those Vicambi breakaway golds, those 1 gram break bars. Buy one of those. Break them up. Throw a couple in your wallet. It's real gold. You can melt them down. You know what I mean? If you're worried about having some gold in your wallet for an emergency, you run out of gas, you got no cash. Hey, I got this. I can go exchange it at a coin shop or pawn shop, whatever. Use that. And they also make cards. They look like a credit card with a 1 gram gold in it.
Yep. Seen them.
Not the regular assay 1 gram cards. It looks like a credit card with a gold bar in it. Those are cool. And then you also have those bills. I don't know if they're from Africa. There's like half a gram bar in a bill. It's a paper bill. And then there's like a little capsule with a half gram or a gram bar. Those are awesome. But like the gold backs, they're just art. They're just a
Yeah.
cool way to spend money. It's not going to catch on. But I'll tell you who might have a lot of them. Triple P, because every time he sends mail, he sends a gold bag.
Well,
And
you know he's got stacks of them. Friggin'
he
who is
must.
it? No, is it literally stacks them? I think it's Dragons.
Well, because they send them to him.
They were sending them to him, yeah, because he was plugging them for the longest time.
Yeah. No, IS International Stacker, Dragons, Yankee, they all have piles of them because they send it to them for free. They don't pay it.
Yeah, Susan, you're welcome. I just look here. I'm a firm believer in buying what you want to buy, but since you asked the question on them, I just that was my opinion on them. I don't buy into them. I like them. I own some, but only for the artistic appeal. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's because he's autistic.
Yeah, I just like if the rest of the country buys into gold backs, now you're talking something. Now you get some irons in the fires.
Yeah, if New York, California, Florida, Texas.
But you know what they're going to do before they ever do that, and it's going to render them useless. They're going to accept. I just did a video tonight on that. A lot of states have already adopted, like 11 states have already adopted gold and silver as legal tender. You can use it for goods and services.
Good.
So yeah.
Now they're expecting.
It's coming. I'm telling you that the states are going to be individual, and they're going to say to hell with the government, and they're just going to start enacting their own commerce laws. It's coming.
Kind of like
coming.
Exactly.
Like a lot of the states are with the CBDCs. A lot of the governors are standing up and saying, "Yeah, no, you know what? We don't."
Oh, Florida's one.
Yeah.
Texas another.
And I think that's going to be one of the things that stand in the way of a CBDC.
Well, yeah,
but I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop it, but we'll see.
It won't stop it, but so like right now, it'll go to Senate or whatever, the court, like abortions now. Some states, well, the majority of the states, they're illegal. Now, if someone wants to have an abortion, they got to go to sanctuary states or cities like New York, California, Michigan, Missouri, liberal freaking states. But a lot of the state, they just passed that, and remember they were all freaking out. Oh, now we got to go here, blah blah. Well, they passed that, so that's what they'll do with digital currency. Florida's not going to take it. Virginia's not going to take it. As long as Glenn Youngkin's there. Texas isn't. There's going to be a lot of states that turn away, and there's going to be states that are taking it. But if they want to use it as the new currency for the country, and not only our country, around the world. But it's going to be hard to pass it through our country because states, even though we're all part of America, the USA, we are the United States. So states have their own control with things. For example, with guns. Just 10 minutes down the road in Pennsylvania, I can pretty much own any gun I want. I can have 30-round mags. New York, no. I can't have a 30-round mag. I'm limited to 10. And my mag's got to be pinned.
Yeah, my home state is the same. They're limiting the mags to 10.
Oh yeah, really? North Carolina?
Yeah, no, Rhode Island.
Oh, Rhode Island. Yeah.
My home state, not my state now. My home state of Rhode Island. But yeah, my father's pissed about it, but there's nothing he can do.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if you're a proficient shooter and you have enough magazines, it's not going to stop anything. I mean, come on.
Well, that's what I said.
I can switch a magazine in split seconds.
Triple P was arguing with me like, oh, well, 30-round mag. I'm like, dude, if I need a 30-round mag to drop somebody, I shouldn't be shooting.
Yeah, I don't need to own a gun.
I shouldn't own a gun. One bullet, done deal. I can take some.
That's what my 45 is for.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where I hit him. He's probably going
down. And listen, yes, in New York, the mag has to be pinned to the gun. So there's no removing the mag. If I have to remove the mag, I have to bring it to the gun store, or I can do it myself, but it's illegal. They'll do it, put a new mag, God forbid the mag breaks or something. But I have feeders. You stick it in the side, loads right up, drops right into the mag, done deal. So it's not really an issue. It's pretty much a side mag. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. Would it be cool to have a 30-round mag? Yes. Do I think it's our right to have that? Absolutely. We should be able to have whatever we want. But unfortunately, in New York, that's not the law. Since I'm a citizen of New York, I have to follow the law. And you know what? If I'm limited to 10, so be it. It sucks, but whatever. But point is,
JK Pioneer said, "The hell with it, I have an AK."
hmm?
For JK's got an AK. He's like, nah, I got 40-round magazines.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, in New York it's 10, no matter what. But like I said, I can drop somebody with one bullet, so it doesn't. I don't need and God forbid, right? Someone breaks in. Are you really gonna empty your whole magazine into the guy? Then you'll be going to prison, because then they'll argue the fact self-defense, but you empty the gun. You
Oh, it was
empty.
dark. It was dark. I didn't know I hit him or not.
You know what I mean? But that's how they get you in self-defense. Like, you'll have a perfect scenario where someone walks up to your house, busts in your door, and they have a gun, right? You shoot them once, twice, 3, 4 times, all right. But if they see you empty the whole damn magazine, that's when they'll start giving you hell. They'll take your guns, investigate. They'll just give you, you know how it is. And they'll probably take the damn guns away from you and somehow find a way to put you in jail.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but that's a risk I'm willing to take, because the minute you assume you got enough in him is the minute that you don't,
He's on the ground.
and he's on the rebound and he gets you.
Well, no. So
So you know what? I'll take that damn chance every time. 10 times out of 10, I'll unload, because it could be dark. I don't know if I hit you. I'm just gonna be
well, I'm
aiming
not
right
gonna.
at you.
I won't shoot unless I don't have it. If I don't have him in my target, I'm not gonna shoot, because
Well, no,
I
you
have
gotta be careful. You can't just go crazy.
I have kids in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot through the wall, and a 5.56 223 will go right through the walls of the house and in any damn room.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna shoot, because you have your shooters that are trained, and then you have your ones that shouldn't have guns. And if someone, and obviously in a situation like that, you don't know what's going to happen, because your adrenaline's going through the roof, but you have to be trained to eliminate the target. You can't sit there and just shoot and hope you got him, because first of all, you're
Well,
wasting.
and it brings you back. Like, there's been parents of kids, adults, whatever, that where they got into they got into it with the police, and the police put them down, and they were like, their first argument was like, they're going to sue the city, because why couldn't you just incapacitate him? Are you kidding me? Your boy had a gun. He was going to kill police officers. He was going to kill a hostage. You want me to aim for his friggin' kneecaps?
No, shoot him.
No, you eliminate the threat. If there's a threat, you eliminate it.
So that's the thing. So someone walks in, bullets going right between their eyes. I'm headshot in the chest. I'm
But that's
dropping
the
them.
mentality of this country. They're like, well, you didn't need to kill him. Who made you? Who made you the executioner?
No, they're getting killed.
You know what? I'm sorry. If you pull on me, you pull on a member of my family, I'm not aiming for your kneecaps, buddy.
No, exactly.
I'm going center mass, and you're checking out. Period.
The minute somebody barges in my door with a weapon,
That's
or
it.
just barges in my door, they're done. They're dropping dead. Now, am I going to waste 30 bullets on that asshole? No, my bullets are too precious. But am I going to put one between his eye or his chest and drop him dead with or one to two, maybe 3 bullets? Hell yeah. Again, if I need to shoot a guy 30 fucking times to drop him, or 10 times to drop him, maybe I'm not a good shooter.
You can't sue me if you're dead. Put it that way.
No, but maybe I'm not a good shooter if I have to empty my magazine to fucking
Well,
kill
that's
me.
just it. Maybe you're not a good shooter, but you're perfectly within your means of having that gun. It's legal. Everything's legal. You're correct to shoot. You had the clear shot. I mean, maybe people don't have confidence in taking 1 or 2 shots, and they take multiple shots.
Well, that's why you have to have them. You got to be trained for a situation like that. Someone barges in your fucking door, you do not fire that gun unless he's in your sight.
Yep.
You've seen videos. There was these guys that barged in to an Asian woman's house, right? And I guess she was selling shit out of her house. I don't know. She ran a business or something. She runs chasing these guys, shooting her gun all over the place. She ended up getting a couple guys, but I think 2 of them ran out. One died in the house. One died while running. But she was shooting all over the place. Now, especially maybe if you ain't got nobody else in your house, whatever. But I got kids, so that fucker, he's going down 1, 2 bullets, 3 at most, and I'll make sure
I
it's.
think in the house, I'm gonna go to the shotgun. I'm not gonna go to the AR. I'm definitely not gonna go to the 45 because that'll go through 2 houses.
Yeah.
So I think in a home defense, I'm gonna go with the shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun, AR, fucking. I'll do anything. Whatever I can get to close. The closest gun I can get to is the one that he's getting killed with. But
well, I have the benefit. You have kids, but I have the benefit of leaving weapons around certain areas of the house where they're already loaded and ready to go.
well, I do. My weapons are. I have a bookshelf in my living room. You could buy them on Facebook and shit, but it's like a sensor, and it opens up. I got one in there. I got one in my nightstand. I have my safe.
For sure.
Yeah, I have one in my closet. But I don't leave no gun in my house loaded. The magazine.
Well, I'm able to do that because my kids are grown.
Yeah, I do not leave guns.
It's just me and the wife, so I leave them loaded and ready to go.
The magazine, if the handguns are ready, I just throw it in, done deal.
Mm-hmm.
The AR, it's pinned. I have the loader, the feeder already loaded, so if I can just throw it in. But listen, the thing of protection, you need layers. You need security cameras. You need alarms. Gates. Dog. So by the time,
Albie Huckleberry brought up a good point. If they're a treat, it's not even worth it. You go through hell. Yes, you do.
yeah.
Here's the thing: if they've come in, they see me there, and they leave, I'll let you live. Because, like he said, I'm not going through all that crap. Because if they find you shot them in the back in a retreat, you're going to prison.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. You got to watch out. In the state of New York, it's not Texas. I can't shoot the guy on my property without a warning. And
you have
without
to, yeah. Well, no, the only warning you get is going to be the rack going back. That's about it.
Well, in New York, you can't shoot a guy on your property. They can
No,
be on your
yeah,
property.
they have to be in the house. That's
And
that's castle doctrine. You're allowed to defend your home.
what else
but
is
not...
screwed up in New York? That person can barge in your house, but if he does not have a weapon, you can't shoot him. But bullshit, I'm shooting him. I'm shooting him.
What if it's dark? What if it's dark and you smash in my door? I don't know if you got a weapon or not.
Bullshit, I'm shooting him. If
You're getting shot if you bust down my door at night.
Yeah.
And I am not waiting to see if you have a weapon, buddy.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
waiting. You're gonna buy it right there.
That situation in New York, regardless if he has a weapon, if he doesn't have a weapon, if he busted down my door, he's getting shot, and then I'll go to court for that. I have no problem going to court for that. But
Welchco says he's got a German Shepherd. That's the bad guy's warning. Welchco, I got a 135-pound Rottweiler. He does the same thing. When he barks, you can hear it 2 houses down from the inside.
Yeah, my dog, he don't like nobody besides the family. Like, he goes crazy when the delivery guy's delivering.
Oh shit. God, I've got my bully, my female bully, and my male Roddy, and both of them they just see everything. They see everything. They go nuts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my dog's like that too. He's not a big fucking vicious dog. He's a fucking golden doodle. Golden doodle. But he doesn't like nobody he hasn't met before. He starts barking and showing his teeth and growling, and that's probably the poodle in him because poodles are fucking brats.
When you think about, I'm sorry, I know your dog's cool as hell, but when you say, yeah, I got an attack golden doodle,
he doesn't attack.
No, I know. I'm just saying it doesn't bring to mind that he's the most protective guy in the world. If you don't know the breed.
No,
what do you got? All right, I got a doodle.
But did you see that video where they were some news agency was, they would hire some guy to break in, and the homeowners would be sitting on the couch, and it was all a show or a plan. to see what the dogs would do if an intruder came in the house. Pit bulls were running. German shepherds were running away with their tail between their legs. The dogs that were attacking them or going after them were these little chihuahuas and these little,
Chihuahuas are the worst.
these little freaking dogs. These little.
Dude, oh my God.
One was a
Chihuahuas
Jack
are
Russell that
vicious.
was going nuts. He was biting the guy's, ankles, trying to do what he could to help. But the big dogs, they were running off.
Yeah, I can promise you, my Rowdy won't run off. Neither will the bully. The
No.
bully, she's gonna come right at you.
But that's like my dog. I see that he's very protective. But it's all part of layers. I have cameras, and that I can spot your license plate from freaking at the bottom of my damn driveway.
Oh yeah, I've got motion sensors
Yeah.
everywhere. Glass breaks, motion sensors.
Yeah, motion sensors.
You name, I got cameras in and out.
A TL30 safe that you're not getting to if you got that far. Gates. You by the time someone were to break into my house or get close to my house, I'd already know him. I wouldn't have to shoot my gun because the guy's not getting into my house. But in the situation he did, the minute he's in my front door with 2 feet, weapon or not, he's down. I'm dropping.
My dad kind of gave me some grief this week. I told him, I said, yeah, I bought another rifle. I got an AR coming in. And he just paused for a minute. He's like, are you turning into one of those guys?
What do you mean by that?
Like the Midwesterners who just, get off my lawn, crabby, cranky, defend this house at all costs kind of guys.
Well, my like I said, my ARs are for, something big to happen. My other guns will do. Dude, even a 22 will drop somebody. And no one wants to debate me on that. Come over and we'll test it out on you. A 22 will drop somebody.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely. Dude, I was shooting empty propane cans, and it was going right through them. If it can go through metal, I think it'd go right through you. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure.
Absolutely. Dude, there was a guy that was you watch these hunting videos on YouTube, right? There was this guy going to fucking Africa. Some southern dude from America, big into hunting, traveling the world and shit. And he was testing out an airsoft gun, a pellet gun. He was killing baboons with the damn thing. Airsoft, not airsoft, pellet gun. He was killing freaking baboons. Now, granted, he couldn't shoot them anywhere. He had to shoot them in the head or, in the chest. But he was dropping them. And you can also, I'm going to see if I can post a link in the community tab after this. But it was pretty amazing, seeing what shit can do. You could pretty much use anything as a weapon.
Yep. They were talking about what nation per capita had a bunch of guns but no gun violence. Was it Sweden? Norway? It was one of those northern. I can't remember.
What was that?
I can't remember. There's one of those northern nations that was Sweden, Norway, something like that. I don't remember which one it was, but per capita they had almost as many guns as we do, and they had almost no gun violence, no problems.
No, it wasn't Sweden and Norway because. Yeah, you remember we were talking about that on Tuesday Night Trash Talk yesterday?
Yeah,
the difference between Norway. The socialists the Democrats love comparing socialism to Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Well, they're socialist things, but it's totally different. But one thing that I really disagree with Norway, besides the whole tax issue, is that you think getting a license, for firearms in California or New York or New Jersey is bad. Well, Norway, you're only allowed to have guns for sport. Now, you can use.
I don't remember what nation it actually was.
I think it's Mexico.
No, it definitely wasn't Mexico.
Because Mexico is pretty much tied to America with gun rights.
Yeah, but
I don't know
you can't be saying that Mexico doesn't have a gun violence problem. I mean, you got the cartels running the damn
cartel. The cartel runs the whole damn country. But
cartels run the friggin' country.
The only country I can think about that has about the same amount of guns as us is Mexico. If I had to leave America because it got so bad with the government, the closest country to America, not meaning like closeness, because obviously Mexico and Canada are the closest countries, but in laws, I would say Mexico, because you have the rights to bear arms in Mexico. Guns.
You need to be armed in Mexico.
Well, hell yeah. Unless
Not
you're
that
living,
it probably won't do you much good, but
unless you're living in fancy smancy Mexico, wherever that.
yeah, if you go past the resort areas, you're in trouble.
Yeah. But up in the mountains or something somewhere. But there's definitely bad crime out there. But that's the only country I can think about that has probably about equal rights when it comes to guns like we do. I don't know another country, maybe Russia.
No, it was a friendly country. I honestly don't remember the name. I read the article and I forgot the name of the country.
Yeah. I don't know what country that'd be. I know a lot of those Middle East countries are allowed guns, I think. Well, maybe they're not allowed, but they get them from the black market, or Russia. I'm trying to think of a country that's has the same amount of guns as pretty much us.
Yeah.
Allowed to own guns. But can you imagine being, like people of France or Germany and Europe, even in Canada, I could never imagine my household without firearms. I couldn't live without them. It's just a peace of mind. Can you just imagine being so vulnerable without one?
Well,
and be okay with it also. Like the people in Canada, I don't mind. People in England, I don't mind. Like, what do you mean? How do you not?
See, here's the thing though. They banned guns and people just started using other stuff. Hammers, axes. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna ban hammers and axes?
Mm-hmm. Constitutional stacker. Do I use my tax return on a second safe? Well, are you getting a safe or a cabinet? A safe, a true safe, is a TL15 or TL30, and you're spending, I'd say $6,000 and above. So if you're going to buy a safe like that, go for it. If
I think
not,
I'd buy the safe. If you have enough weapons, I'd go with the safe.
If not, buy a gun. But a safe is only a TL15 and up. Anything below that is not considered a safe. They'll say it's a safe at the store, but if you open it up and it says you see the rating on the side of the door, it's usually there's a sticker on the door or like a metal plate, and it says cabinet. I forgot what it's called, cabinet or security cabinet, something like that. It's not a safe, it's a security cabinet. A safe is a TL15, TL30, TL34. Those are safes, but you're spending big money. But
yeah.
I don't know, they're both good to have. But I recommend if you got a lot of metals, buy a good fucking safe.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're doing all right on weapons, I would say the same.
Oh yeah, and not only that, you don't have to get a jeweler TL15, TL30 safe. My TL30 safe is for guns and metals. It's you can fit your guns in there and for metals or whatever else you want to put in there.
Yep.
But I also have a Liberty safe for just guns and ammunition. And Liberty safes, there's some good brand gun safes out there that'll offer protection, but if someone were to break into your house, they'll easily get into it. It's all about buying time.
I think I'm pretty well covered there, but unfortunately, I live in a rural area, so you have to count on the sheriff to get here for the response. I don't live in a highly populated. I'm surrounded by cow pastures.
Yeah, that's like for me.
Exactly. So, my alarm is going to work just fine, and I have dual alarms. I mean, I've got 2 different systems, but yeah, it's going to take a good 15 minutes for the sheriff to get here.
Yeah, well,
if not longer.
The lucky thing with me, the troop F barracks, the state trooper barracks, is literally 2 minutes down the road.
Yeah, that can be good and bad.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, good and bad, but at least if someone were to, they'll be here within seconds. It's
Yeah.
it's a peace of mind, and the fire station's not far down either. But
Yeah.
they're yeah, like you said, it could be bad sometimes too.
Yeah. Well, my phone's getting ready to die. It's been running all day.
This is a longer
Yeah,
CMOM,
it went a lot longer than I thought we would, but
hour and 25 minutes.
don't ask. I just want to say thank you for all you do, all your support. We appreciate you.
You're awesome, man. You're an asset to the community. And
Absolutely.
if you ever need anything, just shoot me an email.
Same. And great chat tonight, guys. Appreciate you coming out. We'll do this again in May.
Yeah, mate.
We're going to do Wednesday Metal Mania. I was stupid, so that's my fault. I had to
We were
cancel it.
supposed to do it this Wednesday if
Supposed
anyone
to do
was
it this
wondering.
Wednesday. So we're going to do next Wednesday for Wednesday Metal Mania Live. That'll be at, what time do we do that? 8?
Was it 8 or 9?
8 or 8:30? I forget.
Well, I'll look back and see what we did, what day we did it, what time we did it.
So I'll do the next live for the community member of the month. And of course, I'll be hosting next Wednesday as well. So it'll be Patriotic and myself.
Shoot me and Silver Gold Stack Attack your address. So we got it. I don't know if I have it still somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not good with that stuff. But just shoot us your address so we can send out. He's got to send you the COA.
Yeah, I've got a certificate for you. I made up a bunch of certificates too. So you get silver, you get stickers, you get certificates. I mean, we try to make it nice.
Yep. And I'll send you the silver. So you might have 2 different packages. Or else, if you're willing to wait, I'll send it to Silver Gold Stack Attack and he can send it all together.
Nah, don't do that. That makes no sense. Go ahead and send it directly to him, and I'll just slap a stamp on the certificate. It's cheaper.
Sounds good. But all right, guys, it was great.
Yep. You guys have a great night. Have a great weekend. I don't think like I said, we're gonna do Wednesday Metal Mania next Wednesday. I'll do a community post for that. That's about it. But great chat tonight, guys. Great chat. Everybody was. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah, I'll call you after the stream, bro.
Yeah, give me a holler.
All right, guys.
All right. Good night, guys. Appreciate you.